Hi guys, it's Moz here. Outside my comfort zone, I'm going to be building this truck. It's a Revell Kenworth Aerodyne. It's a level 3, it's 1:32 scale and comes with 57 parts. If you've built this kit before, let me know in the comments how you got on with it. And if you haven't and are looking to build it, let me know what you think of my build in the comments. Also, I'm going to be using lacquer paints on this, the Tamiya ones, to get this looking showroom shine. So no weathering here to hide any of the mistakes. Okay, and yeah, I think that's about it. Let's get on with the build after we roll the credits. So here you go, guys. This was a phenomenally easy, lovely build to do. It's Revell's Kenworth Aerodyne. Now it's a Monogram kit, and it's very much a click fit build, if you know what I mean. Quick click, I think they call it. So a lot of pieces are just basically just, you know, there's a hole in a and a pin straight in glue. These are all like fitted on because they're just hooked in. These are hooked in. The cab itself is hooked in. There's a slot at the front and then two little hooks at the back. Just pushes down, clicks in. And you can glue it after if you want to, but I didn't feel it needed to. And you've also got a bit more motion there, as a lorry would. The air intake also here is all just clicked in, basically. Just fits in little grooves. The holes had to be re-drilled on a lot of it because it they were a little bit harsh to get in, and I just didn't want to push it too much to snap it, so it was easier just to drill out the holes. This is why you dry fit as much as you can. These lights on top, if I can turn it around so we get it to fit into the camera, these here, they just slotted in, no glue required, they just slotted in, bomb. Up here, slotted in, and then there's a hole there which I drilled out, and that's, you know, just glued in with this stuff here. Super glue, what's it called again? Is it cyanoacrylate glue? Because chrome doesn't really bond well, I don't feel, especially if it's pre-chromed like this is. So it's easier just to use some super glue, and you can't see it once it's dry. So all this was all super glued in. The wheels are super glued in. Underneath you can see that was obviously cement was used there, cement was used here. You know, it's just a lovely little build to get on with, and you know, easy enough to spray up using lacquer paints. Not a lot of cleanup. This needed a lot of cleanup, mind. I think that's an air intake, but you know, let me know if you know. And that needed some filler, which is why I primed it before I sprayed it. I didn't prime a lot of this, I just sprayed on top of the lacquer paints. It seemed to bite really well. Yeah, but that's really much more to it, really. It's 57 parts. It doesn't take long to put together. You spend most of your time trying to get the decals down because the decals are quite thick. But so what? You know, they pop. You know, they really do work well on here. All these little ridges and stuff, I've basically used a Posca pen, or Posca pen. I think they're called Posca pen, and it's silver. And, you know, everywhere little ridges and stuff, I've gone in with that to give it some highlight, like here on the front here where the handles are. Done that with them. Done the ribs here. Nothing more else, really. All the paints I've used, I've mentioned in the video. To be fair, if you really fancy building a lorry and you don't really want to get too time invested in one, I would recommend to have a go at this. And I only paid £12 for this from Jadlam Racing. I don't think I've got any stock left. I think it was a deal that they were having on the day, trying to get rid of old stock. But I paid 12. But, you know, now I've built it, and if I want to build it again, I'm willing to pay 20, 25 for it. Like I said, it's a 1984 kit. So it's Monogram. But don't let that put you off, because the tooling has fared really well. But you can see that through the video anyway. You know, there wasn't much cleanup needed. A little bit of trimming. One of the things with chrome is that I try not to use sandpaper or anything on it, because it just takes the chrome off, and then trying to spray it back up again is a pain in the ass. You will basically have to strip it down and re-chrome it yourself. So just try and cut flush as you can. Then like here where there's a little notch, just put a bit of Posca pen on top, or use a little bit of the silver just to cover up any of the misdemeanors. But other than that, that's it. It looks amazing at the front. Some lovely detail in the cab as well. The decals took a while to get down, but with a bit of microsole, they do go down in the end for the other side. I say this horse just snaps on. It's, you know, it's tight, but give a good press and it goes in, and you can leave it loose, because they are loose on the lorry anyway, aren't they? So I've left that loose. I didn't glue any of that in. But yeah, other than that, I can't say much more on the kit, except for well done Revell for bringing it back to us, and hopefully they'll release it again, especially if you're a Convoy fan, because I was growing up. I love Convoy, old Rubber Duck and Pig Pen, and Love Machine. Come on, join our no, I won't sing it, all right. But anyway, one other thing, you can see the lights here and stuff just there and just here. I've come across this stuff here, and you can brush it straight on, no need to mix it. LP53 clear orange, and I just basically just dabbed it on. I actually just put it on the end of a brush here, dabbed it on, and let it flood the recess there, and let it dry, and it looks absolutely pucker. I did the same on the back as well. just put it on there, let it dry, and it's absolutely fine. And it does make it look like a lens. And that's it, really. Thank you very much for watching. Any questions, any comments, please put them in the box below, because I always like to hear from you. And if you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, select all, and you'll be notified when I release a new video. If you'd like to become a channel member, where I give away free kits and do private live streams, please click join. And on the screen now, all the members of the channel, and I put that out there because basically those people are sponsoring the video because of their help with the channel. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next build. Cheers.